Hello and welcome to part 115. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you're interested in. Otherwise, thank you for sticking around for the play-by-play. We still have a prison merchant here. We dealt with them before. We're just waiting for them to leave. We're also waiting for our raiders to return. And we're also waiting for Dennis here to form a caravan to go to this bandit camp to pick up not really the things listed here so much, but more the things we left behind that we didn't take apart. There's a lot of furniture there I wanted to dismantle and take with us. So we're going to send Dennis to see what he can grab from there. Besides that, we're still working on the northern clay mining operation. Looks like our ladder was put in. Let's see if we can expand this dirt here, get this water flowing. Doesn't look like we had that bottom piece mined out. Let's go do that now. Want to mine these away. Once this bottom one's mined out, we'll mine away this top piece. Also want to start thinking about getting more water brought in from this direction. Definitely start mining this away. And if we're going to be running this water this way, we're going to have to move this out of the way. I guess we'll be using this ramp instead. Let's get these traps located somewhere else. Hopefully still useful enough, though. Maybe put one trap there. And start mining that away as well. Let's see, did we have any new statues? Nope, sturdy statue. Nothing we can do with that besides sell it. Let's take a look down here. Do we have anything new that we can install? We have trophies. Let's take a moment. Let's go look through these bedrooms. I know a while back I changed what could be on these walls. I don't know if we managed to get these filled with trophies. Let's take a look. So far, so good. Okay, let's check the other side. Spin the camera around. Yeah, it looks okay so far. Okay, let's check the basement. Do we have trophies in the warden's room? Doesn't look like we do. Okay, let's see if we can get some trophies put in here. Maybe on that wall. We'll see what that looks like. How many trophies do we have? We have a lot of chicken trophies. And a pheasant. Well, maybe we'll make one of these a pheasant, one of these a chicken trophy. Do some variety in there. We could put up more trophy racks here as well. was in the wrong spot. So we can get this one fixed. Take that out. Perfect. Okay. How is Polly doing? 53%. Alright, pretty good. I don't know if that's the highest I've seen so far, but last one was a success. I'm not sure how old polecats can get. 38 days is pretty old. Let's take a moment. Let's go check out our prisoners. 58%. Okay. I'm not sure if we managed to get their gear replaced. Doesn't look like we have enough hats to put in here for our people. Hopefully we get some more hats. Let's also allow this to get picked up. We can get this taken out. Okay, well at least they're wearing nicer gear. Now, I don't think any of these prisoners are a night owl. No, they are not. What do you bring to the table? Some art, maybe? Mining? Animal handling? You know what? Let's get you with your high intellect. Maybe that will help with the alchemy, I'm thinking. You know what? You have a good marksman skill. Let's just get you added on. It'll help with her defense. Will be the next one in line. Now let's just do a quick population check. We did send out a lot of people. We're at 49. Okay. Did our one caravan leave already? One person caravan has left. Okay, so that means we would be at 50 people with that person, and then we add another 18, so 68. Alright, we have enough rooms for 68 people. I think we have enough for 73? Yeah, 73 with the basement. I thought about maybe adding in some sort of underground rooms underneath the barn, since we haven't dug out anything here. Here we have a lot of cellars. Oh, we have a fire going on. Let's pause this for a moment. Looks like this boar set off a fire trap. Thankfully it's far enough away from the graveyard, don't have to worry about this getting destroyed. But while we're here, let's see, we have good weather, plenty of wood. Let's expand our graveyard out. Okay, with this great weather, we'll be able to put in a lot of graves. Let's revisit this clay pit. Okay, looks like we can add in the ramp over here. Okay, and then once that is in, we can start mining away more and more over here. And we'll be able to actually take this ladder out. Do we need more clay storage? Looks okay for now. Plenty of room. We don't actually need the clay. But I already started here. Let's just continue. Okay. We got this mined away a little bit. Let's take a look underneath here. Alright, we need this piece mined away. We'll continue with more later on. Let's get this mined away as well. And we can revisit here. Looks like we can get this mined away now as well. Holden, while you're here, just get you to do this. See this waterfall expand a little bit. Okay, great. We didn't flood the map. I'm thinking of maybe digging out this section here. Let's take a look underneath. Yeah, we can widen it a little bit. Let's dig out this bottom piece and these top two here. And maybe to make it look a little bit more believable. Oh hey, our caravan has returned home. Make it look a little bit more believable. Let's also get rid of this a little bit here. Make it look a little bit wider. Okay, great. Looks like our slope is in. Let's take this down. We can also start working on all this clay here. You know what, let's get all of this urgently hauled out of here as well. Clean up some space. Macus, let's get you on the outside here. Get you to start taking this apart. Once this is gone, we won't be able to access this floor from this ramp. So what we'll be doing, our people will be using this ramp to go down here, then we can dig this out from the side. Okay, now that our warriors have returned, let's wait for our group to get inside our walls and we'll take off all of this equipment we had on them. Okay, Macus, you didn't finish this work here. Let's go back, see if you can get this finished. Looks like 3 more attempts. Looks like we're going to need to mine away some of this as well here. Now, hopefully Macus doesn't get rid of this while the dogs are on this side. Got some time. Okay, we'll revisit this in a bit. Let's go revisit this fire here. Wow, this has spread a lot. Gotta be careful putting fire traps down. Caravan has arrived. Awesome. Dennis. Okay. Let's go loot this. Oh, we can't actually go inside? Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to enter the location and take apart all those tables. Okay, good to know for next time. I guess we can take back... You know what? We can't take back much at all. Get some sticks, I suppose. We can bring back water if we wanted to. Wood. You know what? I guess we're just bringing back a few resources. Let's bring back these rat carcasses as well. I suppose we can get some rat leather maybe some rat trophies from those. Okay, well, let's accept that, and let's go back. It's good to know for the next time that I raid someone that once you're in the map, it's the only time you can take apart their furniture. Good to know. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for a merchant to show up, I guess, so we can get another bandit camp location. Hopefully that fire doesn't spread too much. Okay, you are in the base, more or less. Let's drop your gear. Okay, as long as they're inside our walls, I don't mind dropping the helmet. When they're far away out here, I don't really want them to drop their helmet out here. Let's wait for Christo to get back to the base. And let's maybe cancel this to get mined out for a moment. We don't want our people getting trapped. Let's follow along with Christo here. Let's increase that speed. Okay. Christo has made it inside. Let's just drop that helmet there. You are outside, Claire. Let's revisit Claire in a moment. Settlers are exhausted. You'll be going to bed soon. I guess you just came back from a raid recently. Okay. Let's get this other piece of dirt mined out here. We can get some more clay mined out from the side. So let's assign that now. Let's take a look. Anything on the sides here? These are dirt. This should all be dirt as well. Perfect. Spin this around. Dirt. Okay. That bottom one's dirt. Excellent. Okay. Let's go look at our list. Who has a helmet still? You have a helmet. Okay, you can drop it now. What about you? You can drop it. No one else has helmets, I don't think. Okay. Let's see how that fire devastated the landscape here. It's a lot of ash. 7 days. Takes a little while to get rid of the ash. Let's see, any carcasses around? We have in our stockpile. We have a fox carcass here. Let's allow that, and let's allow this deer carcass as well. And take a look at what wildlife is on the map. We have a lot of boars, we have a lot of deer, not a lot of foxes. They're both mature. Decent amount of polecats. Okay, let's revisit the graveyard. We had graves put in. We did. Still have a lot of wood. Let's start putting in the next section here. Okay. Maybe some night shift employees will work on that. Clay here is almost gone. We'll be able to mine this piece away at the side. And it looks like our waterfall has opened up a little bit here. Looks a little bit more believable. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's cancel that for a moment. Let's get these pieces mined out here. The one underneath is mined out. Perfect. Okay. We'll get this mined out after these are open, and then we'll start mining out a little bit of a path here for this to make its way down. Maybe to this corner, maybe to this side here. Get this dirt mined away and picked up. Still don't think my vinegar production is doing as well as I want it to. Let's take a moment. This is fermenting. Looks like this will rot in a little bit. This one is not rotting. What's the temperature difference? 4.9, 5.1. Okay. 5.4. No, it's not rotting. Okay. Might have to think of another room to put that in. And looks like we had the 2 chickens put in here. Let's clear this one. Let's get this one set up for that pheasant trophy. We'll revisit that in a bit, and we'll just change it. Unless the pheasant was put up in this room, which it looks like it was. Our caravan has returned. Got a lot of chickens here. Let's make it so this one isn't chicken after either. But we don't have a lot of options. Maybe we'll have some rat trophies in a bit. So let's clear these. Or you know what? We can allow all. Let's just take the chicken off. Same with this side. Chicken off. We'll allow all here, but we'll take the chicken off as well. Okay. Let's take a moment. Let's check out our apple orchard here. Fruitless. Okay, let's get you chopped down. Another one that's fruitless. Chop that down. This one's ripe. We can harvest. What else do we have? Ripening. Ripening. Fruitless. Chop you down. Ripening. We have to come back. Another one that's still in progress. Coal pile. Let's get that picked up. Okay, not terrible. Another sturdy statue. Okay, brought back some items here. Let's get these hauled. See if we get those rat trophies in a little bit. Okay, looks like we can assign some more digging here. And in a little bit, we'll be able to get this piece mined out once these are taken away. We'll have to return to that in the future. Still some work being done up here. Let's mine this out a little bit. You know what? Let's get these slopes mined out. We have a few slopes here at the side of this. Let's mine these out. We don't need slopes here. Get some more dirt. Still have gear lying around outside, not a whole lot. Hopefully we are able to dismantle more and more. Let's take a moment, let's look at our items. Recently we started dismantling quite a lot. Looks like we still have a lot of gambesons. A lot of sturdy and flimsy ones too. Unfortunately, that means our other items are probably in large amount as well. I guess there isn't a list on the side here with our items. Right. Materials, it's not under manufactured. Okay, well, like I was saying a little while back, I was thinking of maybe mining out underneath the barn. Thankfully, there's not too many structures here. I think I'm just going to need to support this outside layer. But ideally, I wouldn't be mining any of that away. We just need to make sure we support these posts in the middle. What we'd be doing is we'd be mining out rooms in here. I'm not sure if they would fit properly. Just pause this for a moment. Let's take a look. So if we mine out 4 by 5 for a room, 4 by 5, another 4 by 5, you know, those actually fit pretty well under here. You know, I guess we did make the barn just as wide as the keep, which is good. But did we make it just as long this way? Because we need to have a way in these rooms. Now these rooms aren't going to be going into a great hall because this is going to be underground. So ideally we'd have a door, a hallway, a door, and we could have another room here. Do another 5 by 4. This would be a hallway going all the way across. I wonder if we could do the same on the other side. We do a hallway. Put a door here. 4 by 5 rooms. Now, this would be under here, and I don't know how happy our people would be to have a bedroom without windows. For example, I believe this is Eric's bedroom. Eric Matthews here. You know, I guess it doesn't say anything about him not having a window in his room. He does have 2 doors. But it is technically underground. At least it's the first layer underground. So what we could do here, could have a staircase going down here that goes into these rooms, and I could have a staircase here going down that goes into these rooms. Okay. Well, not a bad plan for the future if I need to. Can definitely fit some rooms. Let's see. Not too far. Yeah, and then this would be supported right above. Okay, not bad. This would be the hallway, another 4 by 5, and then these would be supported here. What about this side? This would be the hallway. So unfortunately on this side, this would kind of go against the support for this wall here. see if that's a hallway. Thought maybe having a 4x5 room this way would fit here, but that doesn't. Okay. Let's take a moment. Now, do we want the way in over here maybe? Or we could have the way in at the side here, at the back. Definitely something I'm going to have to think about for the future once we start getting more and more settlers. Doesn't look like our prison reform program is slowing down. Okay, let's get that hauled away. Okay, let's get that piece mined out. Now I don't want this going at, I guess, like a 45-degree angle. That would really change the way this flows. If I were to cut that out, that would go across like this, probably. It's not what we want. But we do want it to split up here. We might have to build a little bridge across if we have water going underneath. Okay, got another statue. Let's see, what kind? We have a good one. Alright. Someone with a sword. Okay. Let's get this installed. We can put you over here on this end. Then we have someone with a sword on every side here. Corners still getting filled up a little bit. Making our temple look a little bit nicer on the outside. I think I might put some reliefs on the outside against the side of our building. We'll see. We'll see. Might do some wood reliefs there. Alright, let's get this picked up. Let's go take a look. How is our clay storage? Let's add a little bit, just in case we'll need a little bit more. Same with the dirt. Let's add a little bit dirt. Let's go back up here and see what we can get mined away. Yeah, we're unable to mine this piece, so this is the best we'll be able to do here. Let's start mining this out. Now, how wide of a river do we want? We want it 5 wide, 6 wide, 9 wide? Because ideally, when we have a bridge over here, I want to do something similar to this. We'll have that going across. Maybe just do one across here as we need. Maybe move these traps a little bit out of the way. Let's go take a look in the basement. Let's see if those trophies were put up. Did we get those rat trophies put in? Oh, it looks like these have been adjusted. Let's just make these hold all, now that they've been changed. Just so the game doesn't have to load any different data points. Okay. Great Hall is palatial. Do we have paintings being worked on still? We do. What kind of rugs were these? Wolf rugs? Do we have enough wolf rugs in here? We do. Okay, I think we needed deer rugs next. Let's add that on. Let's add 8 deer rugs there. They were getting rid of gambesons here. That's good. Still making statues. Let's add a little bit more. How are we doing for raw limestone? We still have a fair amount. Let's go mine some more. And not just here. We have great weather. It's spring. Let's use this great weather. Let's mine out a little bit more here. We still need this for the future graveyard expansion eventually. Okay, we got a ladder going down here. Perfect. Let's get 10 more graves put in. I think after we're done working on that river and clay expansion on the north side, I think here on the south we're going to work on getting this salt dug out. Oh, hey, look at that. You are now a night owl. Okay. That's good. We get to change you to... Oh, you were one of our warriors. Okay. I guess we're going to have to change you to just be a ranger. 21 melee. Okay. Well, let's unpause this. And I guess you will go to first shift. You know what, let's keep your name for now. Let's go manage you. Ranged. No shields. Light armor. Okay. You are now third shift ranged. So let's go to your schedule. Let's go down this list. Here you are. Let's copy night shift and put that in. And now we can go through and ideally someone who's on first shift. Let's see if you have a great melee skill. So 21 is who we wanted to replace. Ideally we have someone that's 15 or 20 already. Okay. Who do we have here? Bertrand. Bertrand, you have 17. Let me just write this down. Bertrand. Okay. Who is next? 11, 15, 6. $16 with a star, not bad. Oh, 19. Who was that? Garwolf? Garwolf has a 19. Maybe we'll use Garwolf. Wow, 44. You have a 30 marksman though. I think I'm going to keep you as a marksman. We don't need the melee warriors. I don't think I've had to use them very, very often. You have a marksman of 41. Yeah, I don't want to take you off of that. I guess they've been training quite well lately. Yeah, melee of 16 compared to 5 marksmen. Oh, 18 there. Who did I see? It wasn't Sithric. Who's before Sithric here? Sybil? 18. No stars, though. We just took you off recently, I believe. Or was it Gerard? It was someone with a G? Okay, well these are the third shift. Okay, let's go back up. Bertrand. Marksman of 19. Melee of 17. Okay. I don't know if I want to give up that 19 marksman exactly. Let's see. Garwolf, was it you? You had a melee of 19. I think we're going to have you be a warrior now. Your marksman's only 9. So let's go change you from range to melee. And not schedule, we need to manage you. Okay. Melee one-handed. All shields. Cap. No armor. Okay. Where are you? You're in the base. I think what we're going to do... I know it's middle of the night. You're well rested. It's 4 in the morning. Let's draft you. Let's have you head out here. And then let's take a look. You are auto-equipping. I'm going to draft you and have you go over here as well. And then I'm going to have you all drop your items to switch in the middle of town here. That way I don't have to worry about finding this gear that our warriors were using. This flawless hatchet. Okay, so short bow. Move you to the side. You, hatchet, buckler. Okay, let's equip that. Your marksman. You know what? You still look like you're wearing your bow even though you dropped it. That's funny. Okay. Elota is grabbing this. Where are you, Elota? Let's cancel what you're doing. Okay, you are the melee. Let's get you to pick that up. Let's get you to put on this shield. Look at that. Dual wielding a bow and an axe because of a visual glitch. I like it. Looks like someone else is trying to grab this. Let's get that canceled as well. Alright. So we can undraft you. You don't need a helmet. You don't need armor because that's what everyone else has who's melee. You don't need a light helmet, but you need a weapon. What we can do, let's see. You can use a longbow. Let's get you to put on a longbow. And we'll undraft you. Let's just get you to put on that longbow. And then just like everyone else, you'll have what you need equipped. Okay. Pretty happy that our night shift has been growing pretty well. How many people do we have now? $11 on night shift. Not bad. So if we got close to 70 people, that's like not bad. 1/7 of them are on night shift. So then we got close to 30 on day and close to 30, or sorry, 30 in the morning, 30 in the afternoon. I feel like we're missing someone on this list. Oh, 68 people. Alright, pretty good. Let's take a look in the basement. Do we have anything we can install? Alright, we had these deer rugs. So you know what? That means we probably don't need all of those deer rugs made here. Because we did bring some back. I think we can cut that down by 3. But we brought 3 back. Let's go install these. We did want to put them right in front of these statues. Okay. There are a lot of chicken trophies here. Stuffed rat trophies. What is this? And this is the ballista then? Okay. Let's go revisit our clay pit. Alright. Let's get that piece mined out first, and then we'll be able to mine out the rest after. Then after that, we'll have to dig out another layer here for the slope. Let's go revisit our river expansion here as well. You know what, maybe we can mine this. I don't know if that will cause a flood though. Let's take a look at the lower layers. We'd want this to line up evenly going across. Yeah, if we can't mine this piece away, I don't think we should try mining this. Might end up flooding sideways here. But what we can do is start mining this out. Or you know what, maybe we can fill that in with some soil actually. Okay. Eric, can we get you to mine this out while you're in the area? We can. That looks like it's one away, which is great. Is this all clay? Alright, we'll get that mined out. We got space. Didn't have a merchant show up. I was hoping to get a new bandit camp location. Philosophers are no longer hostile. I didn't really want to raid them. They're our closest trading partner. I can always raid these permanently hostile progeny of the Plague faction. They have quite a lot of archers, though. They are also hostile, and they have, looks like, even more defenders. Slightly more. You're not hostile. Okay. How far away is this tile? 26? Too far for my liking. Alright. Let's take a look at the digging operation near our graveyard. See how that's progressed. Not bad. Making a little bit of progress here. Let's add a little bit more. Okay, what do we have in the basement? More chicken trophies. Now, do these have different values? This is a polecat. Value of 11, aesthetic value of 5. Deer looks like it's the same. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not like the bear is more. No, it's the same. Just a personal preference, I suppose. Okay. Limestone brick. Let's get rid of this storage area. I'd rather just have the limestone brick here. Plenty of space. We don't even have that much limestone brick. You're gonna want that space because I think we're gonna have to start mining out the area under the barn here to get those chambers. Especially with the prisoners we have. 7%. 56%. Did anyone join us recently that I didn't see? They would be at the bottom of our list here. So we can only fit 73 people. We have 68. Gonna need those rooms soon. That means we're gonna have to put a floor here if we don't want this to be a dirt floor. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of a dirt floor. Maybe we'll do 2 layers underneath the barn. Maybe. Are we low on seeds? Let's see, where are the seeds? Carrot, beet, herb. We don't have cabbage seeds. Okay. I think maybe we'll send out a trade caravan. They're no longer hostile. Let's send one to each. Just send a quick caravan at the end of today's video. The next video, hopefully they'll arrive and we'll be able to trade. Let's see. All of these folks here probably went recently to a raid, so let's send some of the second shift. Send you with 1 cattle. Or no, not a cattle. We'll send you with an ass. You can carry more. Okay. Animal feed. Just send 20. And what kind of food? Packaged food. Oh, too far down. You know what? Let's just send 23 of these. We'll sell a little bit extra if we need to. We have plenty of packaged meals. Let's get rid of some of this flimsy gear, this flimsy painting. And let's go back up and we'll see what we find along the way. Maybe those statues are here. Not sure if they're under limestone. No, they're not. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of this linen cloth while we're here. We'll trade that away. Let's go up this list. All these helmets for our archers. Armor for our archers. Alright, here we are. It's under L for large statue. Okay. Try to remember that for the future. We're over the weight. Should we send a dog? Maybe a goat? Still overweight. You know what? Let's just send a cattle with them. It's more than enough space now. Let's see what else we can add that we want to get rid of. I think I saw we had a decent amount of honey in stock. Oh no, we don't. We only have 50 honey. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these herbs. Oh, too many. Maybe 65. Okay. Let's go up the list a bit. Maybe we should start trading away some clay bricks. We have so many. Can we bring 83? No, we can't. Can we bring anything? How many can we bring? 20? Can we bring 50? No. Looks like 45, I think, is what we can bring. Okay, 45 it is. Trip's at almost 7 hours, a little bit over 7. Barely gonna get ambushed. Let's accept that. That's going to Pangdean. Let's go to the region here. Let's click on the region again, and we can send another caravan to go to Shelswell here. Is it Shelswell or Shelswell? Alright. Chris, on the second shift here, we'll send you, and let's add, where's an ass here? 180 kilogram, let's add that. Okay, let's go back to the top list here. We need animal feed. Okay, 20 animal feed. Let's go down to packaged, excuse me, packaged meal. We'll send 20 as well. And let's go down. Let's see what we have here we can get rid of. Let's send this good sackcloth hood. I want to get rid of that. Maybe we can sell these fine shackles. I don't think they'll buy shields from us or weapons. Okay, perfect. A lot of junk here. We got flimsy clothing. It's probably from the prisoners we recently acquired. Or maybe from the raid. No, it looks like we need more willow saplings. Try to remember that. Did I miss any here? No. Okay. Let's go back to the top. What do we have here that we want to get rid of? Let's go down the list. I don't think they'll take battering rams, but we have a lot of beeswax. What's the weight of this? Half a kilo? Is that 280 we can take? A little bit over 280. 283 I think is what we'll be able to take. Yeah. Okay. No ambush chance. 6 hours, 4 minutes. Not huge value here, but let's go. Get rid of this beeswax. We can take a look in our basement here while we're forming these caravans. Let's take a look. Forming caravan. Where's our second shift start? Aldrich and Chris, yeah, forming caravan. So while they're forming that, we can take a look. We have tallow here. Not a whole lot, but the floor underneath, we have so much beeswax. It's a good thing we're getting rid of that. Alright, alcohol in the basement. It's okay. Is this fermenting or is this turning into vinegar like we want it to? Rots in 11 days. Not gonna ferment. Okay. So let's just forbid this. This one, same thing. Let's forbid and forbid. We don't want anyone drinking these. We want them to go bad. Okay. Last peek at the clay pit before we go into recap and planning. Okay. Let's roll up everything to the top. Okay everyone, welcome to video 115's recap and planning. First of all, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Today we've been working on getting this clay pit dug out more and more. We're a few layers down. Kind of sketchy next to all this water here, but thankfully the game isn't designed for this water to just break out here and flood. They could always swim out. But we've been working on that. I think we have another layer or two to go. Not sure how far down that goes. Let's take a moment. Let's pause this. For example, this is clay, and that's dirt under there. Okay, so looks like we just have one layer underneath to go. We'll double check that after. When we start getting down there, there might be some clay that is going around, spread out a little bit. Might not be the whole area, might just be little pockets of clay, but we'll get that dug out. We've also been expanding out this river mouth here, or I guess not really a river mouth, but where the river enters here into the map. I wanted to start kind of diverting part of it this way, a little bit to the east. So it moves down south here, it'll go a little bit to the east, and we'll have it kind of go out to our moat here. Now we are going to have to get it to drop down another layer before we get here. So I think I might have to dig this out backwards at a certain point. So I think we'll start that on the next video. Also been thinking about putting in kind of a basement underneath the barn. We're running out of rooms, getting close. And unfortunately, I can't build this any higher. It's defended somewhat by these walls, but definitely when the enemy shows up with siege weapons, I'm worried they're going to be shooting at our keep here. We added in some graves as well. Want to get ready for the next time we get raided. Plenty of graves ready to go. I want to say we have close to 60. We started mining a little bit more here by the graveyard. Want to get this section mined out as much as we can so we can fill this in with dirt. I don't know if I have enough dirt to fill this in. Might have to mine some away when we go raid somebody. Besides that, we've been adding in more decorations. Got our temple decorated a little bit more. And down here in the basement, just added some decorations to the warden room and to our big game room here. Might add some more decorations to our crypt as well. Right now looking okay. No bodies in there yet. Alright. We also sent out 2 trade caravans, but they are still forming. So hopefully next episode they will arrive at the destination. We can do some trading. Hoping to get some cabbage seeds, maybe some saplings. I'll have to double check what we have. And we also had one of our settlers' birthdays where they got a night owl perk. So managed to get another person added to our night shift. So night shift is growing. Maybe I'll spend some time going through our settlers' perks next episode as well to see if anyone else got the night owl perk that I didn't catch, in the last 100 episodes or so. Anyway, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Great to have you here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Have a great one.